working on the last part of this barn painting. I have to tilt this down just a little bit. Maybe I'm messing with the tripod again. There we go. Just working on the grasses. What's up, Doris? I think it's coming out pretty good. Eating my tasty cakes. Because I'm hungry. Jim's not home yet. He stole my truck. Uh-oh. Tasty. What's going on? I need my other brush. Brush. Yeah, right. Okay, sounds good. Stuff. She has stuff. Stuff is a great word. I like using the word stuff. I use stuff a lot. There's eraser thingies in the bottom of my easel. That's because you do it the hard way, Doris. Get the pre-mixed stuff. Won't have to worry about it. Hi, Gord. You're trying to watch the replay of what I missed. You dropped the video this morning, and I haven't watched the video from last week. And you're doing another live air horn for Sonia. That just means you need to catch up, Gord. See, I gave myself an air horn. So much stuff, Gord. Stuff. We were just talking about stuff. Oh, don't be blabbing on here. She may roll in here. You don't know that. You better delete that comment, girl, just in case. I just saw it. Just in case. Okay, Fatima, thank you. To move this down just a tad more. Okay, good. I don't want you to ruin the surprise. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting blamed for that. No way. Oh, son, you knew about it. You do, Gord? Really? Get out. I didn't think anybody did. Thank you, Anthony. Just finishing up the road. Well, not the road, but I guess the driveway-ish part. I really should move this canvas. It's in the groove down there. And I have eraser thingies in the groove of the easel. And they're on the bottom of the canvas. Jesus, get off of there. Get off of there. Pinky left some remnants there, Anthony. Had to get rid of Pinky's remnants. Bruce, what the heck with this easel? What's going on here? Thank you, Dart. It's from a picture that I took. Just finishing up the grass and stuff like that. Because there are a lot of tall grasses in this, and I thought I was struggling with them, but I think I got it going on now. I think I got it going on. And they're all different colors. They're like a light green and a darker green and a yellow ochre and a unbleached titanium, and so it's a little bit of everything going on in this. I'm just trying to finish up the stuff here. Stuff! Waiting for Jim to come back. You know what? I'm going to use the smaller fan brush for this because I don't feel like I have the control with the big one like I did in the background there. So we're just going to wash this one off and put the bristles back together. My bristles look like a wet bird right about now. Come on. There we go. Alright, where's that other little brush at? Here you are. Thank you very much. Alright, so it was loaded up way too much. And of course, this is my rendition of the photo that I took. Even though I could technically do it exact, but, you know, because it's just my photo. But why copy, right? And like I said, there's a whole bunch of different greens in there. So there's light greens and darker greens, and I'll show you the photo on this yellow ochre and unbleached titanium and burnt umber and a whole bunch of stuff going on. So hey, Bree. How dare you? I'll give you the air horn in a minute. I'm glad you liked that video, Bree. I knew you'd dig the waterfall that was in it. No fever, lungs are meh. You just got back from outside. Alright. Are you sure it's not what you had the last time? Oh, huh. Get out of there. There you go. It's totally flu stuff going around. Daughter boarding home from school. Oh, okay. The flu is one thing. I only had that once in my entire life. Luckily, I don't even get a flu shot every year. Because usually people that get the flu shot wind up getting the flu. At least that's what happened to Jim. He wound up having the symptoms for like a few hours and then they subsided, but that was a couple years ago. He hasn't had it. He hasn't gotten the shot since. So no thanks. It's like totally flu stuff, she says. Totally flu. Now the grasses in this photograph are super high. I could bring this up just a little bit. I don't generally get sick, but to be honest, staying home and in masks for 4 years, I think you need to build up your immunity, right? I hear that. Alright, well, before I totally overdo it, I think I'm going to edit myself right there. What's next? Take a drink of iced tea here. Ponder my thoughts for a moment. I see something. I see something. There we go. It is buried just a little bit there. Nurse thinks all the kids are coming down with RSV. Immunity is shot for being at home. Yeah. Right? That's what they say it does happen. I mean, just in general. I was never one for getting like the flu or anything like that. And I always when I was in school, I always got the weird stuff like that, come down with a random rash every once in a while. It would start crawling up my left arm. Excuse me, and then by the time I got to the nurse's office, it was like all over the place. Stuff they couldn't figure out, Never, I got my random cold here and there, but never anything horrible. I had pneumonia once, I'm sorry. Like 5 years ago, I had pneumonia. But other than that, I had a cold like the week before, and then a week later I had pneumonia. So the cold never went away; it just kind of stayed in my chest. And it turned into pneumonia. Pneumonia. And I had all the symptoms: fatigue, loss of appetite, the sweats. The only thing I didn't have was lack of not fatigue. I had loss of appetite, the sweats. I had the cough, but I didn't have a fatigue. I wasn't sleepy or had to sleep all the time or anything. It was kind of weird. Pneumonia is not fun. Anthony used to eat dirt, played in mud, stepped on rusty and unrusty nails, threw hardened cow pies, pet stray dogs, picked up bugs. Your immune system is set. Yeah, I think you got that Superman thing going on there, Anthony. Dar's been getting flu shot and pneumonia shot every year, but I have oh, that's from smoking, Dars. That's what the COPD is from, smoking. My ex had that. Alright, I'm editing myself here. Let me pull up this picture. Close that. Open this. Go here. Very true. Very true. Because when pneumonia scars your lungs. No. Window. There we go. Hide that. Open this. Open that. Open that. Alright. So that's the picture. And let me move the camera back where it was. There. We switch these around. There we go. Make that bigger. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Nope, we don't want that. We don't want that either. We don't want that either. Dang it, Melon. There we go. I guess that's the best it's gonna get. I didn't put the big tree in the middle. That's okay. Almost. Almost. Let me flip this like this so you get a better shot of it. Thank you, Anthony. As you can obviously tell, the building is not square. We had that discussion the other night. That's not the sunset, Doris. That is fall foliage in Vermont. I changed it to the fall foliage, even though it was technically the end of September, so it wasn't even fall yet. I just added that in to make the buildings pop out a little bit. Like I said, I changed some things up just to make it different. Anthony remembers when I first painted. Look where I am. I'm getting there slowly, Anthony. I'm still in about fourth grade or so. Not trying to rush anything, just doing it at my own pace. But thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at sketching stuff, with a ruler pretty much freehand from a picture. I need the ruler for like perspective and everything, which I'm still learning how to do. Um, and this was a good challenge to give myself because there were two buildings that were facing in opposite directions. Uh, so it gave me took me out of my comfort zone just a little bit. Um, and this one was even trickier because the carriage barn isn't square because it's such an old building; it's falling in on itself. So that made it a little trickier. I could probably darken the back of the carriage barn roof just a hair, because it is a little too white back there. Thank you, Anthony. That was a lot of that changed color, I think, 3 times before I got it to the way that I wanted it. I started off with a gray, and I said, "Nah, it's not gray." Of course, my eyes are, my eyes with colors. Then I went back and I did like a burnt umber with a little bit of like Payne's gray, and I darkened it in more. And then I added the Payne's gray up at like the roof, and I just started getting darker and darker to where I liked it. And then I just went across with the brush, um, to put the lines in to make it look like the shingles or the siding or whatever. So that's all freehand because I knew the building was going to be dilapidated. So I wasn't worried about if the lines were straight or if they looked a little crooked or anything like that. It was trial and error for the most part until it got to the point where I was happy with it. The doors, I think I got spot on. The doors of the carriage barn. Bruce was saying he remembers that barn had a little bit that was painted green and the doors were red, so I added a tiny, tiny bit of green in there in the middle between the top window and the doors. You can barely see it unless you're actually looking at the painting. Um, But I think I'm going to go back and darken that back part of the carriage barn roof. It's a little too bright for my liking. And then darken the top half of the barn roof a little bit. I'm just sitting back and looking at it from a different, looking at it from the TV screen for now. So, well, what the heck, Fatima? Let's see if I can darken that up a tad. A tad. Turn it back this way. So we'll drop this down for a second. Go back to this. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, Father. Yeah, I just kind of like go in and shade stuff until I'm happy with it. Darken this up just a little. That's 2x4, you like that? I had to put that in there, right? I got a Charlie Brown Santa wearing a Santa hat bobblehead in the window, and he's like click, 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 click. Sounds like a clock pendulum. Every time I hear it, I look over. I'm like, oh, it's Charlie Brown. Never mind. Thank you. I have a new headset coming tomorrow with a different cord on it, so you guys don't have to hear every time I turn my head. It's got a rubber coated wire on it instead of a fabric coated wire, so it should be a lot better. So hopefully if Bruce and I decide to do this auction next month, this will probably be one of the ones that I'm going to sell. just has to figure out what date works with his schedule. Well, that's better, right? I think I'm digging that a lot better. Now it's not so much in your face. Now I gotta do over here. Turn this a little bit this way. Let me go back to this picture real quick. Yeah, that's a lot better. I'm digging that a lot better. Okay. For those of you who don't know, today is Madonna's birthday. And if you have her on Facebook, make sure you go over there and wish her a happy birthday. Alright, I think that's good. Let me just take another look. That looks better than it was. Got that. Yep. I don't know, Fatima. I'm kind of up in the air about it. I really like it. And this is an 11 by 14 canvas. I just realized it's not even a 9 by 12. Wow! Okay. Here I am thinking I'm working on a smaller canvas. I just looked at it. It's a bigger canvas. I don't know. Really don't know. I just put one in a frame the other day, hung it up above Jim's couch over there. He didn't even notice. Yeah, definitely go bigger home, right? Well, when we were traveling, I had forgotten my board that I usually use that's back here. So we ran into, there was a, where the heck were we? Hobby Lobby, I think, on one of our, right around one of the campgrounds. So we ran in there really quick and I picked up a 2-pack of 11 by 14 canvases, even though I didn't need them, but I needed something for a backboard to paint on. And this is one of those canvases. Because over here, you can't see it now because I painted over it, but over here was a little stripe of blue where I overpainted and stuff. So the other one's in the bag. I'm not used to painting on the sides. And the other board is right behind it, back here. The one I usually paint on that you see all the blue paint on. But you can't keep them all, right? So I may sell it. Are there any? No. Okay. I thought there were little rocks on the edge in the front here by the road, but there isn't. The challenge one was 9 by 12. That one's sitting over there on top of the printer. But don't mind me chewing on some nerds over here. We're gonna call this one Done. DUN. Will it take 3 days? Something like that. And where are we hiding Mr. Music Note today? I think we're gonna hide him inside here. What's today's date? The 26th? The whole thing? 26th. Okay. It's official. Let's bring this back just a tad. You're gonna see my. There we go. Ta-da! Let's do one of these. There we go. I'm digging it. Nerds, anybody? I have nerds. But if anybody's interested in it, please email me and let me know. Noids are good. Just have to let it sit for a day or so, then we'd have to clear it. But yeah, this is definitely 11 by 14. Sweet tarts are awesome too. Actually, we have the company that makes the Smarties, CD Candy. They're right here. The factory is in the town that I live in. They've been there forever. We used to stop by there after school because they're right behind the high school. We used to stop by there, and the guy would be handing out free Smarties every day. Thanks, Anthony. And Jim's home. So this is where I'm going to leave you.
I can't break.
Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Not even an hour. Wow. And we'll see you all later on.